Good evening and welcome back to the Metro Detroit Poker Series. Tonight we have the 2025 Deep Stack Championship. I am your host, Terry Prince. With me today, multiple-time champion, Mark Urich.
How you doing, Terry?
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
We had 48 players in this one with 14 re-entries. This is the Deep Stack. Top 10 made the money. The next to last event of the season, $5,270 in our prize pool for this one tonight. It's a $100 buy-in with $100 re-entry. One re-entry was per person available. Our final table seating, seat number 1, Rudy Ferris. For seat number 2, Ken Jamanian. Say that 3 times fast. Jim Warda in seat number 3. Dwayne Carr in seat number 4. His first final table appearance this year, I believe. Seat number 5, Gino Catanacci. Seat number 6, Rick McHale. He was a newbie today. Seat number 7, Marty Thompson. Seat number 8, Joel Asuncion. Seat number 9, Ken Moore. He's had a good season this year. Multiple final tables. And rounding out the top 10, Joe King. He's not joking. He's also made multiple finals this year. This is our chip counts going into the final table. Jim in the lead with 200K. Gino right on his tail. They got a pretty good lead on third place, Rick with 156, and then it really kind of drops off a cliff after that.
Yeah, it looks like the bottom 3 there are going to be scrapping for their lives.
Yep, they're definitely going to have to be getting it in short real soon. We're at the 3,000, 6,000 blind level with 6,000 big blind ante. So I think we saw a 13,000 chip stack. So basically, it's got enough just to make the big blind and the ante. So they're going to have to get it in real quick here. And Dwayne, under the gun, looks down at pocket kings. Got to think a raise is coming here as he's counting out chips.
Pocket kings are always nice to look at.
Raises it up to 25,000, a 4x raise. Rix looks down at a suited ace. Into the muck. Joel even folded ace jack. That's a disciplined fold. And it's going to fold all the way around. Dwayne's going to take this first one down. And we are underway at this final table. Fold all the way around to Rudy with ace-10 offsuit from the cutoff spot. Or sorry, the hijack spot. We got 2 Kens at this table, so we might have to remember we got Ken Moore and Ken Kojamian. And we call Ken Moore the refrigerator. Ken Moore?
Ken Moore. Nice.
Washing machine? Yeah. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, 5 ways into this hand right now. We've got a call. Rudy called. Ken come over the top all in for 10,000. Jim called and Dwayne raised with pocket sevens. Trying to isolate a little bit, but Jim with his pocket fives does make that call. So we've got Ken K at risk. And Jim and Dwayne in the side pot. The side pot's bigger than the main pot, I believe. King 10-9. A couple of spades.
Looks like Ken's got the queen of spade too, so gut shot draw there.
Yep, along with the better flush backdoor draw, but that's out with the 8 of hearts.
And Dwayne's got a straight draw.
3 of clubs doesn't help anybody. Dwayne's pocket sevens are going to be best and take this down as they check it down. Dwayne's going to sweep the pot, and Ken K is our 10th place finisher. We hardly knew you, Ken. Hand number 7 now here at this final table.
Rudy jumps in with king jack off.
Typically, our final tables last 50 to 75 hands or so each night, but this one being the deeper stack going in, everybody's got bigger chip stacks with the blinds being still relatively low for basically a 6.5 hour poker tournament. So this one might go a little longer.
Looks like the washing machine just went all in.
Pocket eights for Ken. Rudy's King Jack. Does not improve. Pocket eights are going to hold up. That's a pretty good flop for eights. This came 7 high.
Yeah.
The whole board was 7 high.
If it don't really that easy every time, right?
Rudy folds Queen 10 of hearts. In relatively early position, so that's not necessarily a bad fold.
All right. Raise with suited connectors from Gino.
Makes it 15,000 to go. Rick looks down at Queen Jack offsuit. Makes the call. Marty pocket nines. Says, that's enough, I'll go all in. 68,000. Gonna fold back around to Gino, the original raiser. Gotta think that 6-5 of clubs shriveled right up.
Yeah. Even with a lot of chips, I don't think he's going to call.
And he doesn't. And Rick gives it up as well. Marty's gonna take it down pre-flop.
It's a good sized pot.
Definitely worth winning. I don't think Marty's disappointed at all about not getting any action on that one. Looks like that was a king that was exposed pre-flop or on the deal. Gino gets his replacement card.
I think he would have rather had the king.
Well, king wouldn't have gone with that 9 or the 4, so I think the end result in that case was going to be the same either way.
Right.
Cards in the muck. Rick just limps in with pocket sevens. Rudy's got King Jack suited. Throws it away.
Looks like Jim makes a call there with ace 9 off.
Dwayne Jack 3 in the big blind. Just going to check it, maybe? Thinking?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm not sure he realized that the action was on him that fast, but he does finally check. Rudy might have folded his King Jack because the king was exposed, so one of his outs were already gone. And there's a king. He's probably kicking himself now. King 10, 8, couple of spades on the flop. Jim's got the only spade with a 9, so he's got a backdoor flush draw.
I don't think anybody's too happy with this flop.
Nope. King doesn't help nobody. Pocket sevens are still in the lead, but and he does bet out after he gets everybody checks around to him, the 2 blinds. Gonna take it down.
Yep.
Good C bet there for Rick.
When in doubt, bet.
Yeah, I think if either one of the blinds would have hit that, they'd have bet out. So it was a safe spot to take a C bet.
Well,
He
check bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did have a pair.
Ooh, Joe wakes up with big slick.
Suited even. He's king of spades. Dwayne's got Terry's hand, pocket fives.
Looks like he's got enough to call too. So.
Oh yeah, Dwayne's got a good healthy stack.
Yep.
Does make the call from the small blind.
Gino, welcome to the party.
Pocket queens. You gonna isolate? Yes, sir. He raises it up to 33,000. See if Dwayne calls the 23K with his pocket fives. I imagine he might. Nope, he does fold. Folded face up.
Mm-hmm.
So Gino and Joe. Joe at risk.
Rainbow board.
Needs an ace or a king. Does not get it. Joe is going to be our 9th place finisher, $150.
Gino scooped a nice pot there.
13 hands in, we're down to 8. Ken looking down at Queen Jack offsuit. Throws it away. Rudy throws away the San Francisco waiter. Queen with a tray.
I like it. Here's 2 coin flip hands here. Ace, Jack, and 10s.
Jim raised it up to 22,000. Dwayne debating on putting in a 3-bet. Still counting out chips. Oh, now he's grabbing stacks.
Which makes Jim double check his cards.
All right, Dwayne, what are you going to do here? There, looks like there he goes. Finally, he makes it 52,000 to go. Gino, King 7. That's going to go into the muck, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Rick looks down at Ace King of offsuit.
This is turning into a very interesting collaboration of hands here.
Does he 4-bet this?
And Marty hasn't even played yet.
Think this is shovable at this point?
I definitely think you'd rather play against 1 instead of 2.
Looks like he's just counting out call chips, though. Well, now he might be 4-betting it all in, 120,000.
I like that move.
Marty and Jim quickly fold. That's a stiff raise. Yeah, that's why I said, is this shovable? The 4-bet shove. And that's a healthy pot now.
And Dwayne's got a real decision here. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of chips at stake.
Yeah, this is going to put him in the tank. It's basically a coin flip, but he doesn't have any way to know that. He could easily be dominated with that bet. That could be, I mean, that is aces, kings, or ace king.
Mm-hmm.
Or a pure bluff.
Definitely one of those hands you can't fault him for doing call or fold. It's a lot of chips at stake, but he has a chance to really become a gigantic chip leader.
This is something Aaron would do with 8-9 suited.
Yeah, Aaron likes to play a little bit looser than the conventional players that we see. But that's what makes Aaron so great. He's so unpredictable. Next time he might do it with pocket aces, make you think he's still got 8-9.
Dwayne is still tanking on his decision. I don't blame him. That's a tough one. I'm not sure. I do believe Dwayne's got him covered.
Mm-hmm. It kind of looks like it from the stacks.
But it's not an easy It certainly would be a lot of chips to put in, and it'd really put a huge dent in his stack. He's talking it out, thinking it out, and finally puts them in. We are going to see, he's going to see, he's probably in the best case scenario, a coin flip. Good flop for Dwayne so far. Good turn and a good river. The tens hold up. Dwayne takes down a 274,000 chip pot. And Rick McHale is going to be our 8th place finisher.
I still like the shove with ace king there, especially he's not knowing what he's up against. Probably best hand he's looked at in a while. But that's what happens when you have a coin flip.
Oh, I agree. That was definitely a shovable. You call or you shove. You could have done either one.
Mm-hmm.
But the flop, the way that came out, I think all the chips would have ended up in the middle no matter what.
Yeah.
Our blinds are up now, 5,000, 10,000, 10,000. Yeah, I think that hand, with that 9 high flop, Dwayne's going to think he's good.
Right.
The ace king's going to think he very well may be good.
Yeah, even if he flats Dwayne's 52K, yeah.
If Dwayne checked it, the ace king probably bets. Dwayne check raises or calls or shoves or what have you. I think at the end of the day, all the chips would have ended up in the middle.
Yeah, and the money went to the best hand anyway, so it worked out good. Marty wins a big pot here.
Rudy's playing the wrong game. He needs to double down, not the blackjack table with that 7-4. Another nice double down hand, 9 deuce.
Well, Joel comes to the party with the Robbie, jack 4 off.
Yeah, also known as a flat tire.
Correct.
Ken looks down at the San Francisco waiter and decides to shove all in for 29,000.
Queen with the tray, suited nonetheless.
And Joel had initially bet more than Ken had, so a check right in the window.
Oh, he's got a straight.
Oh, doesn't make it. Joel's going to take it down. Ken Moore, our 7th place finisher, $200. No more Kens left at the table now. Down to 6-handed, 24 hands in. So we're moving right along, believe it or not, even with the deeper stacks. But a lot of these guys, the guys that got bounced, were all on the short end of it.
Right.
They didn't get any double ups. I mean, Marty took down a good sized pot. Not quite a double up.
Well, it just looks like Joel, outside of that hand with the jack 4 just now, has been playing super patient, trying to pick spots.
Sometimes you don't get any cards. We've only been around 2 orbits, so 20 hands, it's easy to go card dead in 20 hands.
Sure.
Rudy really hasn't played much either.
Jim's got Jim J. Bullet.
The jiggities for Jim goes all in after Dwayne raised up to 30K with Jack 10. Dwayne raised with Jack 10 under the gun. And then Jim shoves on him from the big blind with pocket jacks.
They say there's 3 ways to play jacks, and they're all wrong.
They're all wrong. Which wrong way is this? 1, 2, or 3?
Exactly.
There's Dwayne in the blender again.
Yeah, of all the hands that he's been involved, it seems like he's been put to a
couple of decisions.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Pocket tens versus ace king, being the last big one, but he had one before that where he was waiting it out a little bit. I think he goes away on this one though. And he does.
It's almost like you've seen this before. I forgot what happened.
Well, yeah, I don't remember what happened, but I certainly would have folded it easily enough.
Yeah, I mean, either which way too. I mean, what he raised it to 30. The call was 50 more. He's got a ton of chips. I think it's a disciplined fold for sure.
Oh, yeah, for
But
sure.
I couldn't fault him if he called him either.
Well, here's a big
running
hand
hot.
brewing. We got pocket queens versus pocket aces. Marty raised it up to 40K, and Rudy 3-bets 95K all in, and Marty insta calls, and he's in bad shape.
How does Gino not call with 2 live cards there? 8 deuce offsuit. 8 in the window and a deuce.
And a deuce, it hit 2 pair. Well, there's an ace for a set for Rudy. That ended it right then and there.
Yeah, maybe he knew. Maybe he just knew 8 deuce offsuit wasn't going to work. Good fold, Gino.
So Rudy gets a big double up to 215K. What a time to wake up with aces and hit a set on the turn. Not that he needed it.
There's a card exposed again.
Gino's like, get that ugly ass card out of here. Looked like a 6 or something, and ends up with 8-7, so not any better.
Joel's got a suited connector or a suited non-connector.
Nope. No, ace-9 of offsuit. Ace of clubs, 9 of spades. Goes all in with it for 59K, and Dwayne's got his jack-10 again. This time it's suited.
It's a $49,000 raise.
5 bigs. He's already in the big blind. And he's certainly got the chips to play with. He's got to be the chip leader at the table. Now, the jack-10, you call that the aces killer. Lots of ways to make a hand with suited jack-10.
Yeah, I think Joel's just thinking, please fold, please fold, please fold.
Something tells me he's not gonna. He's certainly thinking about it. Dwayne is, that is. There he goes. Puts them in. 49,000 more. 133,000 in the pot for this showdown where Joel's got one overcard. But basically a coin flip. Ace, 10, queen, they both got a part. 2 doesn't help. Dwayne needs a king. Oh, there it is. The king gives Dwayne a straight. Joel with top pair gets knocked out in 6th place, 250 bucks. What a nasty river card that was.
That was rough.
Here is our updated chip counts. Dwayne now way out in the lead, 344K. Gino with 230. Rudy with 170. And Dwayne's got a huge lead going into this next blind level. Marty's got a long way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. He's only got 3 big blinds.
Yep, we're now at 7,000, 15,000 with a 15,000 big blind ante. 5-handed now. So 37 hands in. This table has progressed as our typical event would, even with all these extra chips in play.
So here we have a raise and a re-raise all in.
Looked like a button raise from Dwayne, and Gino woke up with a with an ace, 5-handed. And Gino's got a heck of a stack there. Looks like he's got 8 or 10 orange chips. Those are the 10,000 chips.
And he shows his hand too.
Jim looks down at 5 deuce. Yogg's hand. Throws him away.
Definitely a house favorite.
Marty, king 6 of clubs, goes all in for his last 17,000.
He warns Rudy that he can still fold.
3,000, yeah, 3,000.
Yeah, only needs another 2,000 to call and does make the call. I don't know, that might have been a tough call.
Rudy's playing so loose right now. He's 7/8. Oof.
Flops a gut shot. Doesn't get it though. The king is going to hold up.
Obviously, I'm joking. Rudy's a very tight player sometimes, but he is very solid. He's very disciplined. That was a good call.
No, yeah, you're not going anywhere for 2,000 chips here.
Yeah,
15, 1/7 of the big blind.
Exactly. And played itself.
Yep.
But Marty's got a little bit more life, so he's going to let us stick around for a little bit. So good for him. Another raise by Dwayne.
Ace 5 offsuit. Marty looks down at queen 6. Got a face card. He's in the big blind again, so he's got he's in the big blind. I think he's in the big blind. He's got to figure he's already in there for a significant number of chips, so does he get it in the last little bit with his queen 6? And he does, makes it 36,000. Just not quite enough to call Dwayne's raise, so he's going to get a rebate from Dwayne. And here we go, Marty at risk. 109,000 in the pot. So Marty can get in good shape if he hits this. But he needs to hit a queen or a 6.
He's got
or a couple of hearts. Yeah.
Now he's
7,
got another
straight draw.
No go.
Nope. He doesn't hit any of it.
Ace high wins.
Ace for
Fives.
Marty.
A
Pair of fives.
Yeah.
Yep. Going to take it down, and Marty's going to be eliminated in 5th place. And like that, we're down to 4-handed. Rudy moves over on the table there to
balance up.
Yep. Make it so you're not dealing all the way down to the table and you're only one at the one end. Dwayne makes the call from the small blind with the Robbie again. Jack 4 offsuit. Gino just checks his option and spikes a straight.
Yeah, but Dwayne's still open-ended with the Jack.
Now 2 8s on the board. Dwayne min bets. Gino just calls. 3 of hearts doesn't change anything. Puts a flush out there though. Gino's just hoping his straight's still good.
Yeah, it's kind of scary out there with the 8, 9, 10. You got the bottom end of the straight. There's a possible flush, possible boat.
He is going to raise it up, though.
I don't believe you, Dwayne.
Dwayne took a shot at it. Bet out 30K. Gino said, nope, we're not playing for that. Makes it 90. I think Dwayne's going to go away. He's got nothing but playing the board with Jack high.
Mm-hmm. There's a nice raise by Gino there.
And he does show that he flopped the straight. Like, yeah, I was just trying to see how much I could get out of you. Knew eventually you'd put money in the pot. I don't think he's putting money in the pot with 5-3 here, though. Dwayne is gonna fold that. Gino, ace-6 suited. I think Gino has picked up a healthy stack now. Might be
Rudy's got all in.
ace-8 suited.
But Gino's going to get a little discount here. So he can get some money back. See a flop.
And Rudy's actually got a good lead here. 2-1 lead on the hand. There's a good chop possibility. Oh, he pairs his 8, so that's even better. Gonna be all she wrote, and it made trips on the river. Not that he needed it. Gino was drawing dead on the turn.
They actually had a boat. He had 8s over 2s.
Yeah. Oh,
so
Rudy gets a nice double up.
So far, Rudy's shown us how to play aces and full houses. Nice job, Rudy.
Gino, pocket 9s. Makes it 60,000. Folds around to Dwayne with pocket 3s. And into the tank he goes again. The 2 big stacks going at it.
It's a big 4x raise by Gino. Even though it's four-handed, it's still a tough call.
And under the gun. Dwayne counting out the calling chips, sees what it does to a stack. Oh, he comes in over the top, all in. And Gino insta-calls. Wow.
A lot of action.
3s are in really bad shape here. 10, 7, 5, couple of clubs. No, Gino's got the only club. Queen now he needs a 3 and only a 3. It's not there. Dwayne, just like that, is out. 4th place, $450. Wow. That was a little odd. I guess I don't blame him necessarily for the move. If he thought, Gino had something. I mean, pocket 9s is strong, not terribly strong, but four-handed, it's pretty darn good.
Right.
Gino raises it up to 50,000. 3-handed, he's under the gun on the button, under the gun and on the button.
Rudy calls
with Jack 9 offsuit. Probably one of the loosest plays we've seen out of Rudy in a while.
New strategy when he's down to 3. That's what they tell you.
Well, he did spike a jack and goes all in for his last 9,000.
Gino's got an 8. He's got a call, right?
Gino's like chump change, but he's got bottom pair. So bottom pair versus middle pair. Rudy just needs to dodge a king or another 8. Queen and a 5. So Rudy's going to take that pot down, gets a double up, 148,000. Gets him up to 10 bigs.
Once again, Rudy's putting us into school.
Gino with a double down hand, 9 deuce. On the button and under the gun. Blinds have gone up now. We're at 10,000, 20,000 with a 20,000 chip big blind ante. So chip stacks really started to shrink.
Rudy's looking down at a face card, 3-handed. In the small blind, what does he do?
Well, he's going to raise it up. What's he going to raise it to? 60,000 makes a 3x raise, and Jim's got ace king. Oh, that spells danger.
I kind of think Jim's probably not going to just call.
Yeah, so what's Jim going to take this up to?
See, Rudy 3x. Yeah, I think Jim's going to go another 3x on top.
He goes all in. 146,000. So then Rudy, I believe, will be at risk. I don't think he's got quite that much. But we'll see. Maybe he does. I guess he does. Gets it in there. Calls the 86,000. He's going to see he's in horrible shape. But the 8 last time did him well, so see if we can catch him 8s again. 10, 10, 9. Catches a backdoor straight draw. Ace is a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, no bueno for Rudy there.
Jim gets a double up to 312,000, and Rudy's going to be really, really short.
Yeah, Jim can order room service at this point. He's got some staying power with those chips now.
Yeah, and Rudy's going to be all in real soon because I don't think he's got enough to cover the big blind and the big blind ante. So.
Yeah, he's on life support.
He's got queen 10 here on the button and under the gun, and I think they're all going to go in the middle. I don't even think he looked.
I was just thinking the same thing.
So he's like, do I have enough to make it one more hand? He's counting out to see what exactly he has, and it looks like he's got 32,000. It was all in blind. He never even looked.
Well, Gino's definitely calling here, so
Ace Jack. Yeah, well, Gino was going to call with any 2 cards at that point, so there's only 12,000 more to call.
Right.
Turns out Rudy's got A, live cards, and B, decent ones at that, but Gino's ace is a little bit more decent than Rudy's queen.
Yeah, no diamonds for Rudy.
Nope. Clubs would be okay, but neither one of them hit. He did catch a queen. He's got life. Needs to dodge an ace or another jack. And he does. Rudy gets the double up. 94,000.
Back in breathing distance, you know.
Almost 5 bigs. He's still short, but he has enough to defend a hand now.
And it's on Jim first. Pocket pair.
Little 3s for Jim. Goes all in. Rudy's like, I got 2 live cards, I'm sure of it. Makes the call at risk, 74,000. He's probably in about as best shape as he could be in. Rudy, that is.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, there's 2 live cards.
Yeah.
The only better shape he could have been in was if Jim had 2 lesser cards. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something under, a pair under a queen. But Rudy does not improve the queen 7. Nothing hit. The pocket 3s are going to hold. Rudy Ferris, our 3rd place finisher, takes down $655. Not a bad payday. And we are now heads up, 65 hands in, and all in and all in, just like that. Jack deuce, 10 deuce, 1 live card.
Crazy.
And there's not even any suspense, just dealing it all out. Oh, there's a jack in the door. Gino takes it down. He is the wiener. Pay him. Paid that man his money. Jim Warda, our second place finisher, $1,305. Gino, our deep stack champion, $1,496. They did make a chop. That's why they belt that final one out.
I tell her I go play pinball
Okay.
afterwards when I'm out early. That's what I
The way they did, they just decided to make a chop deal. They split it up. Gino took down the high hand jackpot of the night as well. That's how he got the extra money. Here is our final standings for the night. You can see a few of those, the re-entries going ahead and head re-enter. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Have a good night. For Mark Urick, I'm Terry Prince. So long.